Sideboard, my name is Ruben Bressler, and I am here with our champions. Well, in the finals of Worcester Team Sealed here, we had a meeting between two invitational champions. Max Tietz won in Baltimore, and more recently, Eric Smith in New Jersey. In the end, the Jersey boys came out on top. Boys, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
This is Eric Smith, Gerard Fabiano, and Curtis Sheu. I'm going to start in the middle, in the B seat, with typically where the team captain tries to sit. You've definitely had a pretty good run recently in all formats, but especially in limited. You 3-0'd the draft. You obviously had a great sealed, and you made the finals of Grand Prix Charlotte a couple months ago. Have you now? I don't. When I think of limited powerhouse, I don't necessarily think of Gerard right away because I think of you as a constructed player.
I'm neither, to be honest. I'm like 40% in both formats most of the time.
Fair enough. Well, you're also leading in Planeswalker points in the United States, and this can only help, right?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm still #1 Planeswalker points. I think I'm 4th in the world. So I'm trying to get top 3, but Levy's tough to catch.
That's true, but you'll have a chance to catch him at the Pro Tour, right?
Actually, I started a new job, started teaching in high school, and I can't go to Dublin, so I'm going to hit one of the other Pro Tours up hopefully this year instead.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, you won't be able to catch him at the Pro Tour, but this weekend certainly can't hurt. Now, Eric, I've just recently only met you because you won the Invitational. You were basically an unknown Magic player before that. This is your second major win. A team sealed win is a big deal on the Open Series. There's only 4 of these a year. There's only 4 Invitationals a year, and you've capped both tournaments off. This is quite the accomplishment. So you've proved that you can do it in constructed, both formats. You've proved you can do it in sealed and in draft. So we're sort of watching the beginning of this new star take off on the Open Series. Do you think that you can, where do you go from here?
Little Reed Duke over here.
I just keep grinding the tournaments. I come to any that I can get to that are around in the Northeast and try my best and hopefully win some more.
Sure, and you're planning on going to the remaining Invitationals, defending your championship in Indianapolis at the end of October. So you had a pretty interesting looking red-blue, I guess there was a little splash for green in the finals, using cards that typically you don't think of as powerhouses in this draft format. Definitely Benthic Giant was surprising for me. What do you think about this draft format and how it evolved even throughout the tournament?
The format's awkward because it has a lot of aggressive strategies, but also a lot of slow, big strategies with the Bestow and the Monstrosity. I just tried to build like a tempo deck. I drafted Voyage's End really high and Grip Tides and the Mnemonic Walls to help recur them. And Benthic Giant is just, nothing deals with it except combat. And I needed something at the top end, so I had 3 of those just to clean up the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Hexproof being one of everyone's favorite keywords in Magic. So Curtis, it's nice to meet you. You're the lesser known of the 3 here, but you certainly, in my opinion, had the best sealed deck on your team. You had double profit of Krufix in addition to just monsters. Every single number in the deck just looked perfect. 3 time to feed. How was your sealed tournament all day?
I actually really enjoyed it. I mean, I went X1 and 1 in the sealed tournament. I mean, I went into this very, very nervous because I'm playing, with Eric, with the Invitational champion Eric and GP winner Gerard Fabiano, and I'm like, oh, I'm obviously the weak link. But I was very happy to at least go, to at least win most of my matches, and then lose one close game. And I was very happy with my sealed deck. I'm still a very negative person otherwise, but
now in the finals you had a much more synergistic aggro deck where the individual card level was less powerful, but put together everything was much more powerful with the red-white heroic aggro strategy. What did you see in your early picks that made you decide to go into that strategy?
Well, I opened up Fabled Hero, and I passed a Magma Jet over it. I took almost nothing over it, and then Max passed me Labyrinth Champion, the 4-mana 2/2 that shocks. Sure. And I'm like, well, okay, if I obviously I'm gonna go here. Hopefully I can, if the guy to my left takes Magma Jet, then I can cut him off of red, and it just kind of went from there. I mean, the deck was all right. It had a lot of awkward draws, but I mean, I guess it was good enough to get there, right?
Sure.
That's the important part.
Well, congratulations once again. You guys have your trophies out here in front. We'll take photos in a little bit. We had a finals meeting between Goblin aficionados. We had the new Goblin token, Eric Smith, against Max Tietz and Jim Davis, of course, who are well known for Goblins. And looks like the token took it out. So we're going to toss it back to our other Goblin token, Cedric Phillips and Matthias Hunt, back in the booth. We'll be back in the sideboard for standard action in round 4.